watch list. Fantastic to have your company, as always. You know, many people dream of being royalty, even game show royalty, believe it or not. But what is the point of sitting on the throne if you can't savour the splendour, live a sumptuous kind of lifestyle? And we've had a couple of champs recently who failed to savour the splendour, ladies and gentlemen. And that's in the past now. We've got new champs, and they've been doing very well at it. Currently sitting on $150,000, wearing the crowns, Nikki Tapper and Jason Pett. Welcome back, champs.
Thank you.
Great to have you back at Rich Arena. How you all feeling?
Oh, excellent.
Yeah?
Very good, very good.
How's the trip coming? You've got the itinerary worked out?
Yes.
Yes?
Just booking it at the moment.
Very fine, very fine. You've had a chance to discuss it with your lovely husband of 3 months, Fabian, who's in the audience today.
Yes.
He must have been chuffed, was he?
Yeah, he was a bit wrapped.
And Mrs. Pett must have been over the moon.
Oh, she's already spending all the money.
What? You don't have the money to spend, pal? What about those creditors you were telling me about?
Well, I rang them and they said, look, you know, keep the wife happy.
They're very understanding creditors, more than mine, I must say. Anyway, great to have you back. Hopefully we can augment your 150 by, well, let's say another 250, make it 200,000 a head before the night is out, huh?
Okay.
Nice.
All right, we'll try anyway. To the pod. Great to have you back. The first of our challenges tonight is a recidivist, ladies and gentlemen, an habitual game show offender. Would you please welcome Fakhri Fakhri? Hello, Fakhri, good to see you. How are things?
Fine.
That's good.
Fine.
Long time no see. Well, a few months anyway. For those of you who don't know, Fakhri was on Deal or No Deal with me and took home the princely sum of, what was it?
$40.
$40, yeah, that's right, yeah. Could have been worse, though. You only won 20.
Could it?
And then you went double or nothing, didn't you?
I did.
It ended up tough. That's great. Hey, look, Fakhri, I didn't get a good chance last time we met to have a look through your vital statistics, but I've done so this evening, and it said Fakhri believes that knowledge is power.
It is.
How much knowledge you brought with you tonight?
Not much.
right. So you're playing the weakling's hand
I
then,
am,
are you?
definitely. Yep.
Well, knowledge is power sounds like a good motto to me. I'm sure Voltaire would agree with you. Hopefully your partner in crime has a bit of power on his side, or at least a little bit of knowledge. Would you please welcome Scott Shee? G'day, Scott.
Hi.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
This is your partner, Fakhri Fakhri. So what do you do with yourself, Scott?
I'm a casino dealer,
Oh, really?
so I'm in a position where people love me and hate me both at the same time.
Yeah, and sometimes alternately, I assume. Yeah.
I certainly do.
Keep sort of odd hours and meet odd people, presumably.
Very much so.
Welcome to the rich list, then.
Yeah.
Not to say that you're odd, Fakhri. No, absolutely not. Areas of expertise?
Blackjack,
Yeah.
poker, roulette.
Right, well, hopefully we'll get some lists about gambling
I'll
or the
enjoy
winning or
that.
losing of monies. Fakhri, what are you looking for?
Enough money to go on a trip to Europe.
Oh, sounds good. I'm sure, well, if you get to the rich list, we can certainly rustle that up, can't we? Even if you only get to the lowest increment of $10,000, $5 grand will get you there, won't it?
Hopefully.
It's an improvement on $40 anyway.
Definitely.
You are now a dynamic duo. Well, a duo anyway. Let's see how dynamic. To the pod, fellas. Good luck.
Thank you.
In a red pod, no one can hear you scream. In a blue one, well, go for your life. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
If you can hear me, scream.
Yes.
Yes. We can hear you.
Okay. At least one person can follow instructions. That's good. Now, is everyone ready to get stuck into this thing? Yeah. Let's do it. Your first list is... credited actors in the theatrically released films The Godfather, Parts 1, 2 and 3. So the brilliant cinematic trilogy by Francis Ford Coppola, The Godfather, 1, 2 and 3. I'm looking for credited actors in those films. I'll go to the challenges first, as always. You cine buffs?
Yes.
Good.
Very much so.
Right up your alley then.
Yes.
Right up your via.
We'll start low, but I reckon I could give you 12 to 13 off your top now. So we'll just start low, nice, say 5 or 6.
That's great. Let's go for it.
6.
Six would do.
Cool. Nice opening bid. 6 to start.
6. Oh, we're going to struggle with this.
Well,
What do you want to do? Do you
I
want
think
to push it
we
on?
should try and push him, so I think we're going to say 7. Yeah.
7, okay.
Just go
7.
7.
Okay. They've got 7.
Yeah, we'll go 8.
8.
8.
8. 8. Do you need some thinking music or something?
Sort of, yeah.
No, I think we should hand it over.
Yeah, we're gonna let them name it.
Let him have it.
Really?
Yes.
You let him have it at 8?
Yes.
Really? Even if I tell you there are 154 credited actors?
Yes.
I'm just not familiar with it, are you?
It's no, not on the top of my tongue. Not on the tip either.
The bottom? No? Sides?
No,
Nothing?
yeah, nothing there.
All right. So pass.
Pass,
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks.
The time has come to pay me your respects. The list is yours. Now make it.
Let's do it! And
We'll start with the Godfather himself, Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando, Don Vito Corleone.
You pay me no respect, and now you say you want to be my friend.
Well, he's been a friend to you. He's on the list. Nicely done.
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro, who played the same character in Godfather Part 2.
Robert De Niro.
Indeed he did. Robert De Niro also played Vito Corleone. He's on the list. By the way, that's my Robert De Niro impersonation. It's not very good, is it? Where do we go next?
Michael, the son,
All yours.
is Al Pacino.
Al Pacino, whom the producers of the films wanted to throw off the set, apparently, for his cantankerous ways. Al Pacino is on the list and stayed on the set. Luckily so, he was brilliant.
The other son, Sonny, was James Caan.
James Caan. Santino Sonny Corleone, who was whacked at the New Jersey Turnpike, wasn't he?
Certainly was.
Something along those lines anyway. He's on the list. Nicely done.
Al Pacino's wife was played by Diane Keaton.
Yes, who played the role of Kay Adams. Diane Keaton is on the list. 3 to go, and you got yourselves one.
Their sister was played by Rocky's wife, Talia Shire.
Talia Shire, is it? Who played
Well, we know something
The
more
sister.
definite.
the sister?
Okay, the ones we know, definitely.
You want to go with the ones you want to leave her alone?
Yeah, we'll leave her alone.
We'll leave her alone then?
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay. We've got, in the third one, Andy Garcia.
Andy Garcia, indeed, who played the part of Vincent, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, Vincent Mantini or Martini, something like that. Anyway, Garcia's on the list, yeah.
The woman that received the Worst Actress nomination, Sophia Coppola.
Ah, now Sophia, Francis Ford's daughter.
Played the love interest of Andy Garcia.
Did she? She also played the role of Michael Corleone's nephew in a baptism scene, I believe, early on in the piece, or a wedding scene. Yeah, she's on the list anyway. Well done.
All yours.
All mine?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm the one that said I could come up with them all. I still think Talia Shire.
Champs, so the film's coming back to you at this point?
Talia.
No.
No, right, okay. So it wouldn't have made any difference?
No.
Okay.
See, there's the other son that they killed, but I can never remember his name. He's the one that always gets me.
Talia Shire.
Yeah, go with Talia Shire.
You want to go with Talia Shire?
Yeah.
The one we balked at
The one we
previously.
balked at. I'm sure it's Shire.
The part you're thinking of was Connie Corleone Rizzi. The actress you're thinking of was indeed Talia Shire. You got yourselves a list, fellas. 1 up. Well done, Scott Sheed, and your wingman, Fari, of
Couldn't
course.
have done it without him.
Now, I did say there are 154 credited actors in these films. Some of the other big names that you might remember were, of course, Robert Duvall, who played Tom Hagen, the consigliere. John Cazale played Fredo, the putsy brother who could never get it right. Paulie Gatto was played by a guy called John Martino. Al Martino, the famous singer, played Johnny Fontaine. Anyway, there's a whole long list of them there. All flooding back now, but not to the champs. What you need flooding back your way is a little more luck, possibly a list that's a little more up your strasse. That's what we're going to play in just a moment. Second list after the break. Back to the Rich List. Very pleasant to have your company. Our champs, Nikki and Jason, are on the ropes here, ladies and gentlemen. They've woken up to find the metaphorical horse's head in their pod, having failed to play the Godfather list, and given it to a team who played it with some alacrity, some adeptness, some adroitness, ladies and gentlemen. Mind you, Lists differ wildly on this show. And you know a little bit about films doesn't mean you'll know a lot about our next category, which is... an interesting one. Wives of Australian Prime Ministers. This is according to the National Archives. I'll make one caveat on this. The wives must have been married to the Prime Minister whilst they were Prime Minister. Sounds like a pretty tricky list, doesn't it? Wives of Australian Prime Ministers. Anyway, I'll pass over to the champs first.
We've got...
Hazel Hawke.
Yep, Hazel Hawke. We've got Jeanette Howard.
God, this is hard.
What's Kevin's wife?
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
I should know this. What was...
what's Malcolm Fraser's wife?
I don't know. I would really struggle
Mrs.
with this
Fraser.
one. Should we just go in one bracket?
Yes, I don't know if I can accept Mrs.
No.
for every Prime Minister. No.
Yes.
Yeah, good try.
Keating.
Should we just throw it over to them and give them
How
a...
about we say 3?
Can I give them a 4?
You think?
Can we do 4?
Probably not.
Well, give yourselves time. I mean, think of the Prime Ministers, try hard to think of their wives.
Yes, yes.
You can give yourselves time by, you know, bidding 3 now and see how they go, or...
Yeah.
All right, let's do it just to be safe, okay?
Okay.
3.
Let's go 3, yep.
Pull it.
Okay, rack the memory banks in the meantime. 3 is the opening bid.
We go 4? Up to 5. Go 5. 1. Go 5. We go 5? Go 5.
Let's go 5.
5.
How's your history?
Very good.
Good. Barry?
Yeah, good.
Good. 5.
5. They're gone at it. Shall we push them
Do
one
they
more?
look confident?
Well, 5's pretty confident on us.
Should we push them one more or just...
Yeah, well...
No, don't give it
not
to
too,
Kim. We couldn't
not
do
too
it.
confident on that.
No.
If they come back at us, it's a bit risky.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think about their state of play? If you had to guess?
They could probably
Well, they
do
came
it, but
back
they might get a
quickly.
first name wrong.
All right.
So let's make them name it.
Okay, because,
Yeah, we're stuck at 3.
We've got to let
Big
them
risk.
know that
It is a huge risk.
we're just going to have to take it.
Letting them have it?
Yes.
We'll let them have it. Thanks, Andrew.
Gentlemen, it's time to name the ladies. Let's make a list. I need 5 wives of Australian Prime Ministers.
Start with Malcolm's wife.
Go with Malcolm's wife.
Tammy Fraser.
Tammy Fraser. Indeed, Tammy Fraser is on the list. Nicely done. One who had to maintain her own poker face from time to time.
Bob's wife.
Hazel.
Hazel.
Hazel Hawke.
Hazel Hawke.
Hazel Hawke, the much-loved, some would say long-suffering, and certainly very lovely Hazel Hawke is on the list.
Mrs. Howard.
Mrs. Howard, the last one.
Jeanette.
Jeanette.
Jeanette Howard.
Howard.
Indeed, who put well, let's say a unique stamp on the role of Prime Minister's wife. Jeanette Howard is on the list. Certainly put a unique stamp on the furnishings down in Canberra.
Paul's wife.
Anita.
Anita Keating.
Anita Keating, that's right. She's on the list. Nicely done. There's only one to go.
Our last one would be Julian's mother.
Sonia.
Sonia McMahon.
Lady McMahon.
From the glamorous Anita Keating to the glamorous Lady Sonia McMahon. Sonia McMahon is on the list. Nicely done. You've got yourselves a game. Well, it's a shame to see you go. I tell you what, though, you made rapid work of whipping up $150,000. One shot at the list, and you walk out of here a whole lot richer. Thanks for breaking our losing streak. Good to have you here in Rich Arena. And here's the remainder of that list. We had people like Margaret Whitlam there, my favourite Ethel Bruce. I like Ethel Bruce. Ethel Page was there. Jane Barton, who was Edmund Barton's wife, first Prime Minister of Australia. Anyway, there is the list. Fellas, you really carved that up. That's fantastic work. I hope you can remain as calm and as collected in just a moment's time. You get your own shot at the $150,000, possibly $250,000 as we play the Rich List after the break.
My husband had
Welcome back to the Rich List. If you just tuned in, we got some new champs. Scott Sheed and Fari are the men I'm talking about. good to see you down here. Now, I was chatting to you before, and Farah, you said you wouldn't mind a trip to Europe. Have you done some costings on this?
It's going to be the best part of 10 to 15 grand.
Sure.
Because I want to go for about 3 months.
Very good. And I didn't ask you, Scott, what you'd like to do with some winnings tonight.
I've been single for 2 years, so I just hope that money makes me more attractive to single women.
So there's a lot riding on this.
Oh, yeah.
This is how we do it. 3 correct answers, 10 grand. You'll need more than that because Barry needs that himself. So go 6 and I'll give you $25,000. 9 correct answer, we get into the big stuff. Triple your money at $75,000. Moving on to 12, we make it 150 grand. And, we've already had a couple of people do that last week. And then you can better them by taking away $250,000 for 15 correct answers. That'll be far in a way the biggest winning we've had in weeks. Anyway, you ready to play the rich list?
Certainly are.
Let's do it then. Your rich list is... countries with Y in the name. Now, talking about sovereign states here, of course, as we always do on the rich list. Countries that have a Y in their name.
I've got 2. Uruguay and Yemen. Norway, there's 3.
Cyprus.
Oh, how could you forget that one? You should have been the first one you said.
Turkey.
Turkey.
I knew you'd come into your own on this one, Fari. What are our top 3? In no particular order.
Home country.
Cyprus.
Cyprus is definitely on the list. The 3rd largest island in the Mediterranean.
Turkey.
Turkey. Who could forget? Of course, it's on the list. Lovely country, Turkey. It's almost unique blend of Western and Eastern culture.
Uruguay.
Uruguay.
Uruguay? Of course, Uruguay is right there in the southeast of South America. We're at $10,000. Well done. Good stuff. Off to a flying start. Great news. So you had a couple more up your sleeve. You need 3.
What do we have? We had Norway.
It's Paraguay.
And Yemen.
Uruguay and Yemen.
So we've got another 3.
Let's go those 3.
We've got 4 by my count. Which 3 do you want?
Paraguay.
Paraguay. Indeed, in the very heart of South America, Paraguay is on the list. Well done.
Norway.
Moving from the Guys to the Ways, Norway is there. Nicely played.
Yemen.
The Guys and the Wherefores. Yemen, reputedly the centre of civilization, of modern civilization, is on the list. $25,000 is yours.
Good work.
Congratulations, fellas. This is great.
Thank you.
So in just under a couple of minutes, you've hooked up $25,000. Can you give me 3 more to triple it?
I'll give you 1 more. Ivory Coast.
Ah.
Just trying to think through the Olympic opening ceremony.
You do that. I'm going through the World Cup teams. Oh, yes, I've got 2. Germany. Italy.
There we go.
So you want to play on for $75,000?
And save the Ivory Coast.
The Ivory Coast is a tricky one because they do sometimes pronounce the Cape d'Ivoire.
So Italy.
Germany. And...
I'm happy to go with Ivory Coast.
You're happy with it?
I'm just
but you would like another one
like,
as a safety, valve?
Definitely.
Germany.
25 grand's pretty good.
Israel, Lebanon.
I know it's banal, but $75,000 is a whole lot better.
Syria.
Good boy.
Syria.
Yeah. Libya. Yeah, we'll play on.
So it sounds to me very much like we might be able to get to 150
well,
here.
We're trying to.
Should we try for 75 first?
Yeah, we'll play for 75.
OK, playing on. Let's do it. What have we got?
Libya,
of course. Libya is on the list. That's right. It's a funny old country, Libya, isn't it? 90% of the country is desert. Syria. Again, a very, very ancient centre of civilization, traced its roots back to the 4th millennium BC. Syria is on the list. Well done. And 1 more.
the current World Cup champions, Italy.
Italia. But we call them Italy, of course. So Italy is on the list. Yes. Nicely done. 75 grand.
Germany. I still say the Ivory Coast.
I know there's plenty more out there.
What are the ones that you have some certainty about currently?
Germany.
You're happy with Germany?
Happy with Germany. Ivory Coast, depending on how the judges call it, because sometimes it's only referred to by its French name.
Côte d'Ivoire. Of course, we're playing the rich list, not une liste riche.
I do have another one, but again, it depends on how they take it.
Try it on. What do you got?
Holy See. Vatican.
Holy.
Sometimes it's referred to as the Holy See.
Or Vatican City.
Vatican City.
Vatican City.
Yeah, it's not the Vatican, it's Vatican City.
There's Vatican City. That's definitely a country in its own right.
Vatican City.
Germany. What other
Ivory
city?
Coast. You don't like Ivory
City.
Coast, though, do you?
I trust you, but are you 100% on that?
How much do you trust him, Fari?
Well, he's got us to this stage. Germany. Vatican City.
I know I'll get called names at work,
Yeah.
but I'm happy.
I'm happy too.
I'm happy.
But this is such a good list that
I know.
one more step.
No, I'm happy.
Serbia, Bosnia,
Bosnia-Herzegovina. There's no Y in there.
Croatia. Yeah, they've all got I's. Not many have got Y's in it. I'm going to be kicking myself tomorrow.
Yeah, but you'll be kicking yourself with $37,000, $75,000.
You want to take the deal?
Yes.
Wrong show, but right sentiment.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
take
happy
it.
with that.
Yep. All right.
Really? Sitting on 75?
Sit on 75.
Congratulations, fellas. $75,000. Great haul. You know when you said you'd be kicking yourself? Well, here it comes. How about Germany? How about Ivory Coast? How about Vatican City or Holy See we would have accepted? You didn't go through Asia at all. We had Malaysia and Myanmar there. In the Caucasus, we had Kyrgyzstan. You didn't mention Kenya. Hungary was one of the European countries you didn't mention. But there you go, $75,000. That's not bad, huh?
Happy with that.
Not bad.
I'm happy with that.
And the good news is, of course, no one can take that away from you now. That is well and truly in the bank, so start thinking about what you're going to do with that. But before you get to that, start thinking about what you're going to do with your next challenges. They are upon us. We'll meet them after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've just tuned in, Scott Sheed and his partner have been on a bit of a world safari and managed to track down $75,000. A couple of people, though, with their hands on the big elephant gun, hoping to put an end to all that. Would you please welcome the first of our new challengers, Kay Perry. Welcome, Kay.
Hi, Andrew.
Great to have you here. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
That's good. What do you do with yourself?
I'm a preschool teacher
Oh, good. Whereabouts?
in Montmorency.
Lovely. How big's your class?
I have 25 beautiful 4-year-olds.
Lovely. Oh, beautiful 4-year-olds. I got one, and it's very rarely that I call them beautiful. No, just joke. What I love about, teaching kids that age is that they tend to lead the teachers as much as the teachers lead them.
They certainly do. They teach us something every single day. It's wonderful.
Good to hear. Good to hear. And you're here to teach our champs a lesson or two.
I'd like to do that.
All right, well, let's meet your partner and see if he can help you out in that. It's Patrick Galante. Hello, Patrick. Welcome to Rich Arena. Please meet Faye. Faye Patrick Faye. And you, I believe, are a primary school teacher.
That's right,
All
yes.
right, so we've got the pre's and the primaries. How's it going?
Oh, really good. We've got a fantastic class this year, grade 2s. Can I say hello to grade 224?
By all
Just
means.
hello to them.
Good stuff. So
Excellent.
what grade 2 there? Sort of 6 or 7, are they?
Yes.
Fantastic. Have you ever taught primary, Kay?
Yes, I have, but I'd rather have my 4-year-olds, thanks.
All right, I'll let you two sort this one out in the pod if you don't mind. What sort of things are you looking for lists on?
Oh, I don't know. What would you like?
I'd like some sport questions, Andrew. And
See what we can do.
I was hoping you'd say some movie questions.
Well, you've
or
made my
something.
day because I'm not really good at sports, so fantastic.
Very good. So you like the big and silver screens, hey?
Oh, yeah, something else.
OK, we'll see if we can whip something up for both of you. In the meantime, whip yourselves into the pod. Great to have you here. Best of luck. Champs and challengers sweating it out in the hot pods. Let's cool it down a little. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Very good. You're feeling comfortable on your thrones, hey?
Very comfortable.
Newly installed, all right. Sit tight. Teachers, well, you're looking a little taut. Nerves will do that to you, though. Ready to go?
Yes.
OK, everyone. Your list is... that have appeared in 5 or more episodes of Seinfeld? Seinfeld, huh? Hard to believe it began in 1990. Almost a generation we've been watching that show. I'll go to the challenges first. 5 or more eps the characters must have appeared in.
How do you feel, Kay?
Rather worried. I'm not really a Seinfeld fan, I'm afraid. So,
Okay.
let me think.
That's okay. Kay's lucky because I'm a big, huge Seinfeld fan.
Oh, really?
So, what do you want to just start off with? 5 or 6?
You reckon you can do that many?
5 episodes, I'm sure I can.
Okay, fantastic.
So we'll stay 6?
6, that sounds good.
We'll have 6, Andrew.
6 it is. They've started with 6. 6 characters have appeared in 5 or more eps, according to imdb.com, Internet Movie Database.
Well, we've got the main ones.
Yeah.
We've got the parents.
Yeah.
You've got Newman.
Yes.
Yeah, go 7.
Let's go 7.
7.
Okay, back at 'em. Unfazed, 7.
Okay.
7, that's okay.
What can you do, Patrick?
I reckon we can go higher if you want. We can go 10, maybe. Do you want to try 10?
Would you rather stay a little bit lower first? Would you
Okay.
rather go like maybe 8 or 9 first?
Okay. Well, do you want to just go up by 1, or we'll go to 9?
Well, they've gone up.
They only went up 1.
Okay, let's go up to 8. I think that might be better.
Okay, we'll just go up to 8, Andrew.
Patrick, when you say you're a fan of the show, are you a huge fan of the show? Like you a Seinfeld nut?
Huge.
Really?
Huge.
Would you have seen every episode, do you think?
More than once.
Really? So we're going to 8, are we? Okay. 8.
We've got 7.
We've got 7. Definitely.
We've got 7 definites.
We could guess the other 2.
I'm struggling to come up with the 2 others, though.
Gotta let them have it.
We're going to have to.
All right.
We're going to have to let them have
Take
it.
a punt.
Really?
Yeah, we're going to have to take a punt, even though I think we're in trouble.
Yeah.
It's a fairly substantial punt.
Yeah, but we're going to have to, because
Yeah.
we can make 7 and that's all.
Okay. Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I
I think they're making a list.
think you're making a list. Let's do it. Okay, Patrick Galante.
Yes.
Where do we start? Kay, I'm sorry, I'm just referring this straight to him because...
Well, I'm being honest. I honestly have never seen the show.
All right, I'll go to the
Andrew,
boss.
I asked Kay if she wanted me to be the spokesperson, so I'll be the spokesperson. We'll start off number 1, main character, Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld, very diplomatic of you and very wise too. Jerry Seinfeld is, of course, on the list. Well done. The namesake of the show and the brains behind it, along with Larry David.
Yep, we'll have his 3 buddies, and so we'll start with George Costanza, of course.
George Costanza, the
Buddy.
quintessential neurotic New Yorker, huh? George Costanza is on the list. Well done. Poor old George.
Yeah, we'll have, we've got to have the gorgeous Elaine Bennis.
I knew that one.
Elaine is, of course, on the list. Well done.
Beautiful. And that leaves us with the wackiest one of the lot, Cosmo Kramer.
Great. Really? Cosmo Kramer is, of course, on the list. Well done. There are only 2 episodes of Seinfeld in which Kramer doesn't appear. There's one called, I think, The Chinese Restaurant, and one called The Pen.
So we've got the 4 buddies. Okay, we'll have one of my favourite characters, David Putty, Elaine's boyfriend.
David Putty, Elaine's boyfriend. You want to go with him?
Yes.
All right, you're absolutely right. Elaine's boyfriend, the mechanic David Putty, later promoted to a salesman at the Saab dealership, I believe.
Yes. We might as well go to the Costanza's parents. So we'll have, we'll go to Seinfeld parents because I know their first names. Morty Seinfeld.
Morty Seinfeld, indeed. The retired trench coat salesman. Yes. Morty Seinfeld is on the list. I think he invented the beltless trench coat, didn't he?
He sure did. And his lovely wife, Helen Seinfeld.
You do love your Seinfeld, don't you? Helen Seinfeld is, of course, there. She loves her son, Helen Seinfeld, as all good Jewish mothers should, of course. How can no one love my son?
Yes.
Okay, Patrick, one more.
One more. Okay, the Costanza's parents. So just let me think for 1 second. George's mum and dad's name. What are their names?
Are there any other characters you can think of?
Yeah, I was just thinking of the easy ones to start with. Okay, so we'll leave those.
There's only one to go.
Yeah, I know. Or just missing a first name. The lawyer was always pretty favourite of mine, Jackie Childs. Now, I'm sure he appeared in at least 5 episodes. I know there was a few there. Now, I don't want to lose this. We've got George Costanza's Frank. Frank Costanza.
Found it?
Found it.
Okay.
Going Frank Costanza, George's old man.
Yep.
Played by 2 actors, of course.
Yes.
One of them being Ben Stiller's father. Frank Costanza is on the list, and you got yourselves a list up. Well done, absolutely. And you'll be glad to know that Jackie Childs appeared in 6 episodes, so you could have gone with Jackie Childs as well. One that you didn't mention, and most people probably would have, was, of course, Newman. We didn't have Newman on the list. Estelle Costanza. We had Jay Peterman, of course,
yes.
always rambling about his exotic travels around the world. Mr. Lipman was there.
Yes.
Mr. and Mrs. Ross were there. A whole list of them that you can see before you. You don't need those. You had the 8 that you wanted and needed, so you're a list up. Congratulations. And champs, about this point, you might have been wondering whether you should have put you to $150,000 last rich list, but you still got another list to get yourself back into this game and another crack at said rich list. We'll do that after the break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Rich List, where we are staring down the barrel of another upset. Our challengers, who are Patrick and Kay, of course, have taken out the first list with their, voluminous knowledge of the Seinfeld series. And our champs, unfortunately, have all the work to do. You're a list down. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, there are 2 lists in this game. This could be yours. Thinking caps on, everyone. Ready? Let's do it. The second list is... animals that feature in the children's book Animalia by Graham Bass. This could play into your hands, given that you're primary and preschool teachers, respectively. Now, a word of clarification on this. When I say they feature in the book, they must feature in the verse of the book, not simply the pictures, because there are thousands of those. OK? Champs get the first crack.
The pictures will be all right, but I don't know the verse.
Yeah, I can see the
pitch.
I can see the pictures. I wouldn't have a clue at the verse.
I could just take a punt.
Take a punt?
Take a punt.
Take a punt and say
They'll
3.
they'll go the African animals, giraffe, zebra, elephant.
Yeah.
Go 5.
5?
Yeah, go 5.
You'll have a punt at it?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
I'll bet the list.
It's a gamble, why not?
So let me just clarify, you're taking a punt, right?
Yeah, we ain't got a clue. 5.
5, all right, thank you. 5.
5? Well, you'd think this would play into our hands, and I know we've got the book at work, but I don't remember reading it recently.
OK, you've got to go up to the library during book week more often.
Oh, I certainly do. Oh, let me think. So they say 5.
What do you think?
I think we can probably do 6.
Okay.
We'd be able to do the obvious ones like zebra, because it's an alphabet book. So, from what I remember,
Okay.
I'm sure we could do those. So let's try 6.
Go 6?
6.
Like it. Back at you with 6.
I reckon guess it, mate. Go for it. Let's go 7.
7.
7.
7?
7.
All right. Obviously remember their childhoods very well. 7.
7. Okay. So do we want to try 8, or do we want to ask them to do it? Because I think they might be bluffing.
Okay.
What gives you that impression, Kay?
Well, it's a fairly recent book. It was published in the last 15 years or so. So I don't think they would have read it at school. And I'm not sure.
Is it that recent? Yeah.
Yeah. We're 1 up. They have to match us.
All right. So we'll let them have a go?
Ask them to name it. Yeah.
I'm going to let Kay. I'm going to let go on Kay's decision on this one. We take turns, Andrew.
Oh, so I
It's my
see,
turn,
yeah. And on your turn, we pass, right, Kay?
Sure. Yeah. Pass it over.
All right, flicked it. They say, name them. I'm looking for 7 animals that feature in the children's book Animalia by Graham Bass. Champs, let's make that list. So, they reckon you were bluffing.
They were right.
I wasn't going to spill the beans on you, but seeing as you've done it yourself.
Never heard of the thing.
All right.
Never heard of it.
Oh, come on, Graham Bass,
Come on.
you know.
All right.
It's up there
Where do
with
we go? Let's
Tolstoy.
go the cute and cuddlies. Lion.
Lion.
You want the lion?
Let's go
Yeah,
the lion.
lion.
Oh, dear.
Might not be right, but
Yeah, lazy lions laughing in the local library or lounging, whatever they were doing.
Yeah, right.
Lions there. Yeah, absolutely. As opposed to Kay, who hasn't been lounging in the local library long enough.
That's good.
Elephants.
Elephant.
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 Okay, elephants. 8 enormous elephants expertly eating Easter eggs is on the list. Well done.
It's stuck with the African thing, I'm sure of it. I think the Z's got to be zebra. There would have to be something there with the zebra.
I reckon I might have one.
Yeah, go for it.
If I'm wrong,
Hey, you're wrong. We're
You
wrong.
can do it if you like. Vulture.
Vulture.
I can't think of too many animals that start with V. Can you?
Not really. All right, let's go zebra.
Zebra?
Zebra.
Go on then,
vulture.
zebra.
All right.
Going zebra?
Zebra.
Zebra is on the list. Zany zebras zigzagging in zinc zeppelins.
Oh, I knew that.
Elephant. F fish. Flamingo. I'm certain there's a
I reckon we've
flamingo.
got another one.
Yeah?
H for hippopotamus.
Horse?
Horse.
Hippopotamus?
No, don't ruin
It's
horse.
an African theme, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon you're right. Hippopotamus.
Want to go
Hippopotamus.
What do we got to lose?
Well, your crown, for one thing. Your opportunity to play the second rich list of your rich list career.
So be it.
You're going for hippopotamus.
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 Happy hippopotamuses hula hooping in Hawaii are not on the list. So it looks like our challengers have taken out the game. What you wanted was horses. They were heavenly horses doing something or other. Some of the other animals that were there were, well, F gets a good run, actually, because we had foxes and frogs in there. We had gorillas, we had hogs and horses, iguanas, jackals, kangaroos. Anyway, vulture was one that was there, by the way. So could have gone with vulture. Anyway, what could have been, would have been, who knows? What you are doing is going home with $75,000. Congratulations, fellas. Nice haul. And Fari, I'm terribly, terribly glad we've managed to send you away with more than your 2020 that you got on the deal.
So am I.
Yeah, great to have you back. And Scott, thank you very much for playing with us. It's been great fun. Hey, new champs, how do we like it? We like it a lot, huh? All right, we'll see you after the break to pay your first rich list. Welcome back to the Rich List, where we've just seen Kay and Patrick take the pennant by knocking out Fari and his partner Scott Sheed. Congratulations, team.
Thank you.
Feeling good?
Well done.
It's been a fairly high turnover of champs lately, I must say, but as long as the till keeps ticking over, we don't mind so much. Now, what are we saving up for? Eh?
You can go first, Kay.
Oh, well, I have older children than Patrick does.
All
so
right, yes.
Yes, I think cars are on the list for my boys.
Is that right? How many boys you got?
2.
Oh, OK, so a couple of cars.
Yes.
They can get a
And I'm not
1972 Datsun Sunny for about $1,200 bucks.
I don't think my 18-year-old's looking at that.
And for yourself?
Oh, for myself, well, I don't know. I think I'd like to do some travel. That'd be
good.
great.
Yeah, lovely, of course. So, Patrick, how about you?
Andrew, I always said if I was lucky enough to win anything, I'll take my daughter and my wife, who's 20 months old, Emily, to Disneyland.
Oh, lovely.
That'll be our first trip. And while we're there, my wife wants to go to Las Vegas to see Barry Manilow. And so I think I'll take her to Las Vegas to see Barry Manilow.
Absolutely. At least she doesn't want to see Wayne Newton or something.
No.
Manilow's vaguely acceptable.
I'll go along too, it's all right.
All right, so a couple of cars and a trip, and one big, fat, fantastic trip to Vegas and beyond. I don't know, sounds like a $75,000 kind of proposition to me.
That'd be nice.
Yes.
All you need is 9 answers to get it. 3, I give you 10. 6, I give you 25. 9, I give you aforementioned. And then move on to 150 with 12 answers, or $250,000 if you sweep the board.
It's good to me.
Are you ready to play?
Yes.
Let's do it. Your rich list is... performing vocalists on the original recording of We Are the World by USA for Africa. So this is not the, the British version. This is not, do they know it's Christmas? That one, no. I'm thinking, We Are the World, that one.
Okay. Let's have a think.
Yeah, how do you feel about that one?
Well, I could probably think of a couple.
We should be able to get 3.
We have to get 3.
That's the Michael Jackson one, I'm sure.
I'm sure Michael Jackson's in that too.
Jackson and Lionel Richie and
Michael Jackson, definitely.
yeah.
Was George Michael in that one?
George Michael. Oh, I'm not sure he might have been in the British one. Hey,
Well,
give
that's
us the
possible.
old confusing question.
Yeah.
So it's the USA one.
We are the... That one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Okay, I'm just thinking of the film clip, Andrew,
Yeah, it's
and
fun.
all the people in the film clip, but that was many a year ago.
indeed it were.
So,
What about Madonna?
Donna.
It's the right era.
Yep.
Surely she would have been in that. She'd be in everything else, wouldn't she? Just trying to think of some of the women. Just trying to offset our men. It's not easy, is it? Okay.
I guess the good news is that your students can't pay you out about this because they would have no idea.
No, they're
They
a bit,
weren't even born.
a bit
Correct.
Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie.
Bono was in it as well, but I'm not sure if he was in the British
No, I'm
version.
thinking the same thing as you. I can, yeah.
So, so, I don't know.
What about Prince?
Yeah. Ooh, Prince. I'm not sure, because he was a
Yeah.
bit of a reclusive type character.
It's a tough choice you're making.
It is. It's very tricky.
Tell you what, I'll give you a clue. 1985.
85, okay.
Yeah, so...
It's
like-
pretty early. I think Madonna's a pretty good guess.
Okay.
How do you feel about Madonna?
85. She was really early Madonna,
Yeah.
I suppose. 85.
Who else?
You had two, didn't you, that you were with whom you were reasonably confident?
Michael Jackson,
Right.
Lionel Richie.
Are you happy at this point to go with Michael Jackson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't we whack him on the list
Yeah, that'd be good.
to get
Let's get it
our
started.
ball rolling,
Let's
shall
get
we?
it started.
Okay.
Michael
Yes,
Jackson.
definitely Michael Jackson.
Okay.
You say definitely Michael Jackson.
I'm positive that he was one of the instigators of
Michael Jackson.
writing with Lionel Richie.
So, you're going Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Michael Jackson co-wrote the lyrics to the song We Are the World and performed in it. Well done. There's one.
That's one.
He co-wrote it with Lionel
Richie.
Richie, I'm sure.
I think he did too.
He co-wrote the song with Lionel Richie and Lionel Richie performed in the song. Well done. Two. You are one name away from
Names
$10,000.
around. Which one do we go with?
Yep. I come up with those two, Kay, so I'll let you choose this
Oh,
one.
gee,
This is good
thanks.
teamwork
Thanks,
here.
So I keep coming back to Madonna, but I'm really not sure.
I'm happy to take Kay's answer, Andrew.
It's all on there. Okay,
Madonna's on your list?
let's try Madonna.
Madonna was on tour at the time and couldn't make the recording. Madonna is not on the list, unfortunately, so failed to get any cash on this occasion. Some of the other names were people like, Bruce Springsteen, the boss was there. We are the world. Remember that? Bob Dylan was there. It's time to make a brighter day. You know, Stevie Wonder was there. LaToya Jackson was there. And who could forget Kenny Loggins' contribution to the song and to Western culture, ladies and gentlemen. Look, bad luck this time, champ.
That's all right.
Didn't manage to convert,
Come
but
on.
you've still got another list next week. You have to see off some new challenges to get back here. But you're playing very well. I must say you've approached this with a considerable amount of calm and poise until we got to the rich list. That could change next week. $250,000 up for grabs then. Look forward to your company and yours as always. See you next week here at the list. Bye now.
For full details of tonight's lists, search The Rich List on the Yahoo 7 website, yahoo7.com.au.